I made a quick little TikTok last night. I was reactive as hell, you guys. And I hate when I allow somebody to get me out of character or like be reactive. I hate it, but I'm human. It happens to the best of us. So I'm not going to stay on it super duper long, but if you guys follow, I don't even know what that community is called. Somebody tell me. The Lisa Richards community or anti-Lisa Richards or Begtok community. There, I don't know. I guess it could be like literally whatever you want to call it. Last night, Lisa Richards had went live and she was doing what she does, right? What she does on a daily basis, asking people for money, asking people for help. Yes, I agree, Robin. I agree. She does. Very, very much so. And I don't engage. I do not watch her live. I just want to make that clear. I've said this in previous lives, but I watch the replay channels. I watch like Nookie, Mickey Mouse fan page, and all of those people on the YouTube end. So I do not support what she does in the slightest. I just want to make that very clear. I never have. I'm fairly new to the community. Like, I think I found Lisa about 8 or 9 months ago is when I first found her. And, you know, I've kind of kept up with it here and there and what's going on. And it's always something, right? It's always something. Most of you in the community probably know who Nichole is. Nichole, it's got Nookie's name right there. Nichole kind of came on the scene because months and months ago, Lisa was live doing what she does, asking for help, crying, telling us stories, right? And Nichole called her out. Nichole called her out quick, fast, and in a hurry and was like, girl, you don't need money. You're at your parents' house. Because Lisa's story at that time was that she had nowhere to go and this, that, and same shit, different day, right? So Nichole called her out. And for like 3.5 seconds, I was like, damn, you go, girl. Someone actually calling her on her bullshit in real time while she was live, holding her accountable and letting her audience know she doesn't need this, which a lot of people have said that. I think we've talked about this a little bit. That money ain't going towards nothing good, and everybody knows that. And that's all I'm going to say about it. If people help her, it's like, what can we do, you know? But I wish people wouldn't. Sending her money is not helping her, in my personal opinion. But nonetheless, yeah, like I said, for 3.5 seconds, I was like, hell yeah. She called her out in real time. Her audience needed to know. She held Lisa accountable in that moment. And it is what it is. Well, then we learned that Nichole is her neighbor, her parents' neighbor. And I watched Nichole for like maybe 2 or 3 days after that. It didn't take me long to be like, yeah, I'm good. I could see it going in a direction I just wasn't a fan of, and that it was somebody who was just kind of trying to benefit from the situation, in my personal opinion. Okay, so I left it at what it was. We moved forward. And then with the Ronnie drama, which we've discussed a little bit on here as well, whenever Ronnie got outed for all of that money that she was getting behind the scenes, which honestly, y'all, at this point, the whole thing's a mindfuck. How do anybody keep up with it? Because I don't know what to think about the Ronnie situation. I truly don't. So I'm gonna just keep my thoughts to myself. So much as like, Lady D, hello. So much as like, it's just, there's so many discrepancies in everything, you know? So, but that happened, and Ronnie started getting outed, and here she comes again, you guys. Here she comes again to the rescue, right? She comes, was Ronnie's friend helping her, but the second that everyone was like, Ronnie's no good, she's no better than Lisa, her real life friend, Nichole, turned on her and said, I had no idea. I didn't know this was happening. Oh my goodness. I had no idea. And then it came out that she actually did know. She had actually helped Ronnie receive a little bit of money. And then she starts talking to the baby daddy and that whole situation. And that got really messy, and there was a child involved, and Nichole was bringing so much of this to the internet, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, you know, if Ronnie wanted to talk about this, or when Ronnie wants to talk about this, she will. Where's it this girl's place to like insert herself so heavily, all because she was friends, I use that very loosely, with Ronnie. Like, no. I've got a couple of my real life friends on here right now. Brianna is my real life friend. If me and her fall out tomorrow, it is not my place to come on here and like tell her whole life and her whole business. I don't care if she was the biggest scammer in the world. That's how I feel. That's not what friends do. It doesn't matter if you fall out. That's not what you should do. That's not like the answer. Going to the internet and making it content, you know, especially when there are children involved. So that left a really bad taste in my mouth on its own. And I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Her behavior, in my personal opinion, is not... There's just so much that she does that I don't agree with. And she, in my opinion, likes to insert herself in everything. In everything to do with the Richards family. And while I do not support in the slightest what Lisa does online, or, you know, scamming, like any of that, I don't support that. I also don't think that Nichole's behavior and the shit that she does and the shit she says and the shit she puts out there online is much better. So last night we had another situation where Lisa was walking down the road, right? And you can hear Nichole. They've been going back and forth forever, right? Both of them saying shit. Both of them threatening each other. Nichole has a friend that was in the box, like saying that she was going to go play baseball at 3 a.m. at Lisa's house, and she's getting a team together and all this stuff, and just saying it in such a subliminal way. But it's like, we're not stupid. We're all grown here. We know. She wants an echo chamber. That's what she wants. She wants an echo chamber surrounding her, telling her she's so great. She's so amazing. What she's doing is so amazing. She's such a good mother. She's such a good person. Oh, she's done nothing wrong. That's what she wants. And if you don't do that, you get blocked. You get blocked. Or if you speak on her. I have another friend who's never even said anything to her. She just made a video giving her opinions. Nichole blocked her. Nichole blocked her. She liked her. Nichole liked her whenever she seen that she was talking about Lisa and the Ronnie and the this and the that. But the second that she got a little bit of criticism, Nichole blocked her. She cannot handle criticism. She cannot handle positive or not. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so last night she ran up on Lisa again. Not run up. Let me rerun. She didn't run up. Lisa was walking down the street doing what she does, begging for money, right? And you could hear Nichole, because they're neighbors, so you could hear Nichole again inserting herself. You know she knows that Lisa was live. I think she even said that in her live. She knew Lisa was live, and she went up to her and was like, you need to stop, you know, threatening me. You need to stop talking about me, da-da-da. And of course, Lisa went off the deep end. So I'm watching the replays. I think it was on Nuki's channel. And I commented this here because, of course, both of them went live afterwards. They got in a little bit of a yelling match, if you will. I seen in real time that Nichole absolutely instigated it. Absolutely. Now, you couldn't see what was going on because Lisa had a green screen like this. So you couldn't see, but I knew. I knew as soon as she talked that it was Nichole, right? I don't support what Lisa does. I do not agree with what Lisa does in the slightest, and I think she needs some real help, and I hope that she one day gets that help. But girl, Nichole, I do hold Nichole to a little bit of a higher standard because she's supposed to, you know, be so much better than Lisa, right? Like she has her kids. She doesn't do drugs. She has her life put together. She's got a job. She's always kind of talking like she's better than Lisa. So yeah, I expect a little bit more from her. So the fact that she is constantly inserting herself or doing things like just going out of her way to say something to Lisa. And I'm not even going to talk about the fact that the kid was present. Okay. Why would you do that? That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Why would you do that? There's more to this than what you're stating. People can only take... And I get that, Sassy. No, I get that people can only take so much. But what in that moment was the so much? With the situation being what it was, why? If she wanted to go say something to Lisa, couldn't she have walked down there and say something to her? There are people who seem to overlook Nichole's bad behavior, but they can call out everyone else's, right? And I just think it's a little... crazy. She threw a crowbar at her. Like, if you're going to go through that measure and you're going to get aggressive and violent and you're going to throw stuff at a person, why not just squabble up, right? Why not? I mean, if you're going to do all of that, why not? Lisa constantly runs her mouth with zero repercussions and people are tired of it. Zero repercussions because, girl, have you seen Lisa's life lately? You don't think there's any repercussions? Really? You don't think she's had any repercussions for her choices in life? Because from where I stand, she literally doesn't have a pot to piss in. She's lost everything except for the roof over her head, and from what I hear, that's next. So there definitely has been some repercussions, right? And furthermore, okay, Lisa or someone else, it doesn't matter, insert different name here. What makes it okay for to go in so much like the paper, putting the paper, going and taking a picture of a paper on a door saying that her parents are having to move out, or inserting herself into the Ronnie situation so heavily, like all of that, I just don't agree with it. Like, where is the line? Where's the line? Yes, she lives in PA. Yes, she's the neighbor. She knows the family. Knows. I use that loosely as well. But where's the line? And if she's had enough and everyone has a breaking point, absolutely. I get that. But what she did last night really resolving? Nothing. Nothing at all. She screams all day and talking shit and still gets, I know, and it's frustrating, and I get that. I'm frustrated for that. I get that. It is absolutely frustrating, and I can't disagree with you there. Obviously, the other stuff was a clout chase. See, and that's what I'm saying. I'm just giving my opinion, and in my opinion, that's what it looks like. Like I said, when it comes to the fact that I know a lot of people are talking about the kid being present, whatever. When it comes to that, I'm not really going to speak on it. I have kids of my own, and I don't think that's cool. So I'm going to keep it just to like Nichole and Lisa's behavior. And from where I stand, both of their behavior sucks. Both of their behavior in this situation sucks. It wasn't the way to deal with it. And I get people have a breaking point, but it's like things could have just been handled in a very different way. Like, if you're at your breaking point, then go woman to woman, deal with that, you know? But the way it was handled wasn't right, in my opinion. Be an adult, keep going with your day, not worth yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And if you can't do that, then squabble up, whatever, you know? But it seemed like a clout chasing situation to me, because you know that Nichole knew she was live. Lisa's always live. She's always live. So you know Nichole knew that. She went out of her way to say something in that moment because she knew Lisa was live. This isn't the first time it's been done. And when you add it to all the other little details, like, it's a pattern of Nichole's. And I'm sorry, but that's just, it is. So, yes, I reacted a little bit. Usually, I try not to, like, say a lot. Like with the Ronnie stuff. I didn't know what was what. That community is a whole mindfuck. And majority of the people in it, like, shit changes every day, right? It changes every day. There has to be more than one person who knows the family, but don't bring it. Exactly. Yes. I'm sure PA's huge, right? A lot of people know the family. A lot of people. She's been threatening Nichole all week. Okay. And that's not cool. That's not all right. Call the cops. Leave a paper trail. Think she did that. That's great. That was a great way to handle it. But where I stand, again, and this is just my opinion, we can agree to disagree. That's fine. I also seen threats coming from that end. Like I said at the beginning of this, Nichole's been live plenty of times, and people in her boxes saying stuff that was very threatening too. So again, it's tit for tat at this point. And then they both went live again right after to talk about it for hours. Come on now. You guys, like, they live that close. If they really wanted, either one of them wanted to be about it, they could have. They're getting views and comments off their actions. Yes, Robin. It is so clear as day. The drama they come up with is every day. Every day it's something else. Every day it's someone else. Every day it's... I can't keep up. But anyways, let me shut up. So this is what I said under Nookie's thing. And I mean it. So on Nichole's end, she was saying, quick recap, and she was giving everyone a recap of what had happened. And that's her story. She can stick to it, but I seen it happen. And that is not the way I seen it happen, girl. So I said, quick recap, as yins all have recently or seen recently, Nichole is definitely a clout chaser. I do not support what Lisa does online in the slightest, but in my personal opinion, Nichole ain't much better. Just saying. What a joke. How are you going to say all Lisa does is say your name on lives when your whole internet presence is about Lisa? You haven't went live one time, not that I know of. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt there. I know she was going live private and I didn't see those, but without mentioning Lisa at least once. One time not saying her name at least once. Both of you threaten one another, and both of you need some help in some anger management classes. And I mean that shit. I mean that shit. Like, they both will scream if you disagree. Like, who was it that came in here with a different opinion? Let's see. A couple of you, which is fine. If I was Nichole, it would have been like, oh, really? Yeah, well, guess what? So-and-so, you're going to the block party. No one cares about your opinion. You don't matter. I know it's what. No. And screaming and hollering, going into other boxes, screaming and hollering, inserting herself into every situation. Okay? So, support her, like her, think that what she did is great because you can't stand Lisa. That's fine and well. This is my opinion, okay? This is my opinion as a viewer of this shit, who sees this shit. And it's like, yes, Lisa has her problem. Obviously, Lisa has her problems. It's clear as day that Lisa has her problems, but Nichole, girl. And then she went live a couple of times last night. So I just want to be transparent with y'all. I'll tell you exactly what I said. I ain't hiding from shit. Who wrote that in the background? Me. That's me. But there was another portion of this, but it's not sized right, and I can't fix it right now. So, but I did post a quick little video with my thoughts and opinions. But Nichole went on and on in these videos, or in these live streams. So the second half of the second comment I made was, speaking on what kind of person Jess is, why? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I do feel bad for Jess. And if Nichole wants to speak on her character, where's the proof? Where's the proof at? I get that, the Richards family doesn't have the greatest track record, but where's the proof at? If you're going to say stuff like this about someone who isn't even really commenting on anything, yes, she gave an update to somebody behind the scenes, right? To let people know Lisa don't need this money, right? But at this point, most of everyone should know Lisa doesn't need this money. So if you still give to her, like, it's frustrating. I get that. It's frustrating. But nonetheless, why? Why speak on Jess? Why? Nichole was saying, in her opinion, Jess isn't so innocent. Jess isn't the person people think she is. Proof, girl. Show proof or it didn't happen. Proof or it didn't happen. And telling everyone that Ronnie is staying with Jess, etc. Why is that anyone's business? Again, no proof, just saying it, and we're all supposed to just believe her because she's been so credible. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. But no matter how you feel about Ronnie, like, what is that our business? Like, what does it matter? Like, please, I want someone to make it make sense, because it doesn't really make sense to me. Yet, let someone talk about her and her family, and she would be online playing victim so damn quick. And like her or don't, like, that's true, guys. I've seen her come on and play victim for less, So, it is what it is. This lady cannot go live again without mentioning Lisa's name for some reason or another, yet she's going to sit there and say she's bit her tongue long enough. In what world does Nichole bite her tongue? I've never seen her calm. Like, guys, what? She speaks her mind all the time. All the time. So, I'm confused about that one. I'm really confused about every live I've seen leading up to this whole debacle last night. Nichole has been online talking her shit. Her and her friends threatening Lisa as well. And yes, I did hear Lisa say Lisa's exact words verbatim. Lisa said that she's so angry. Nichole's made her so angry. She's scared of what she'll do. That was her threat. Meanwhile, you got friend A in the box with Nichole talking about going to Lisa's and playing baseball at 3 a.m. and taking a team. Why do you need a team? Have you seen Lisa? Why do you need a team? And that's not threatening? In what world is that not threatening? You both are doing it. You're both doing it. You threaten you're putting out her personal information saying, oh, everyone deserves to know Lisa's lying. If you don't know Lisa's lying at this point, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Nichole isn't some savior or sending third-party information through someone else so that she doesn't get caught or whatever. No, you're still involved. You're still involved. You're the one who took the picture. You're the one who's giving it to go put in Discord. You want to be involved in this shit. And that's what confuses me is you want to be involved. You want to talk your shit. You want to do all of that. But then come online and say, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of having to talk about Lisa. I'm tired of da-da-da-da. It doesn't make any sense. If you were so tired and you're at your breaking point, why do you keep involving yourself? Thanks for the follows, y'all. Oh, and someone just sent a gift. How did I miss that? Thank you for whoever just sent a gift. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I don't know, you guys. It's just, I don't know. I feel like there was a lot of people in there supporting it last night because they don't like Lisa. And I'm not Lisa's biggest fan at the moment either, y'all. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And I know that in communities like this, the politics of it all is different, right? So it should be right is right and wrong is wrong. And if both people are wrong, both can get called out for some shit. But instead, it does feel a lot of times that it's about like who's worse, like who's the worst one. What this is wrong, but this was worse. What Nichole does is not great, but what Lisa does is so much worse. And I'm sorry, but I don't abide by those politics in life. Sure, I have my biases towards certain people, and I can admit that. And so sometimes, there's that there's biases. But I just think that both of their behavior is shitty and bad. You don't hold your tongue worth shit. I said what I said because she says that. And I said, Lisa can be a whole ass mess and you still be a clown yourself. I'll clap for myself. I don't care who agrees with me, okay? That's my opinion. And like I said, I'm sticking to it. I usually can be so understanding, right? But with this Nichole chick, I just can't. I've tried to hear her out. I've tried to see her perspective, but I can't stand someone who blocks somebody just for having a difference of opinion and wants to have an echo chamber, and God forbid you have any kind of positive criticism for her and say, hey, maybe it's not such a great look that you do this or that you do that, or why do you insert yourself into this? Why are you still, if you're so done, you're so fed up, why are you still involving yourself every other freaking day? I mean, come on. They absolutely, Amber, they low-key love Messy. I don't even know if it's low-key. It is high-key as fuck. I don't think it's low-key. Thanks for the follows, y'all. Did I miss somebody else? Block Island. Yes. Oh my. If I hear that one more time, or what is it? What else does she say? Hold please. Hold please. And I'm sorry, to each their own. If that's your cup of tea, more power to y'all. I don't care. Y'all can support whoever you want. I'm just on here talking my shit. And this is how I feel about it. If you were going to do something, you've had nothing but air and opportunity to do it. Obviously, it's not going to happen, right? So just stop. Both of you. Stop it already. Lisa has her fair share of issues. Nichole should be at the bottom of that list. Lisa needs, on another level, needs to just go get help and do her thing, right? But Nichole, come on, girl. I do expect more. I'm not going to lie about that. I do expect more. Exactly. Stop capping and do something or shut up. Yes, absolutely, y'all. Absolutely. So I just want, both seem like all barking about. You're so right. Nichole loves to perform. Nichole loves the attention. Hold, please. And look, hey, whatever. To each their own. Just be honest about it. Just be honest about it. Don't come on here acting like, I don't want to do this. I hate this. I want this. I don't want to talk about Lisa. I don't want to be involved. I'm so over it. I'm at my breaking point. When you know you ain't, girl. You know you ain't. Because you don't. Your behavior isn't of someone who's at their breaking point. Your behavior is of someone who enjoys the attention you get from this. Period. And just be honest about that. You ain't the only one. I've seen plenty of people in the community that love the attention they get from mentioning Lisa. You're not a victim. What are you a victim of in this situation with Lisa? I just had to say it because I didn't see anyone else saying it, and I'm not saying that they haven't, because I haven't really watched a lot of other creators from that community since all of that happened. I mean, it literally just happened, right? Some people, I think, are trying to move on away from this bullshit because it is always something. And I applaud that too. I respect that. I do. Because there's nothing productive from this shit, you guys. There is nothing about it that's positive, productive, good. Nothing. It's a whole bunch of toxic shit. Toxic is right, but a train wreck and you can't look away. Nate's mom, it's so bad, and I am the world's worst. Okay, I will sit there and be like, this shit is so toxic, I am not ever I'm done. And then something happens and you're like,